But anyway, yeah, so like I was saying, I can't wait to, I can't wait to, because you're flying all around for what? Where are we going? Hey you guys, my name is Renisha and you're watching XOXO, and today's video is going to be our mid-year reset. We are already halfway through the year, y'all, and I don't know if it's just me, but the year is flying by. Like, I don't even know how we even got here this quickly. But we're already, by the time this video is up, we're already going to be in July. And I could have sworn that I was just making a video in January talking about my year goals. So we're gonna reset and we're gonna keep going strong until the end of the year. I don't know what we need to do, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna reset, we're gonna restart, we're gonna refocus, realign, and we're gonna finish out this year strong, y'all. But before I get into this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more videos from me, as well as follow me on my social medias, my Instagram, my TikTok, my Twitter, my Snapchat, all of that. So I'll put them on the screen. And yeah, let's get into this video. So I have my planner here, and this planner was gifted to me from my friend. So she gifted me this notebook so I could write down my goals and anything, all my thoughts, my ideas, my plans for the rest of the year. So yeah, it's really cute. It's really nice. And I don't know how much she paid for it, but I doubt it was anything above $20. It's good quality. It's just a regular notebook. So I already started writing some of my goals down for the rest of the year, everything that I wanted to complete. So I wrote down my mid-year goals, from financial, fitness, spiritual, career goals, relationship goals, friendship, family, personal. And then I just wrote down some things that I wanted to get done with my schooling and all of that. So I really wanted to focus the rest of these 6 months going into the end of the year on just starting in increments and pushing forward, because I think in the beginning of the year it can be very difficult to continue following your goals when you have so many things that you want to accomplish and it just seems like it's all scattered and all over the place. And that can make you lose sight of what the end goal really is. And it could also give you a lot of anxiety. It can cause a lot of stress. And it could just make your mind be all over the place instead of focused like how it should be. So I wanted to take the time to write out each goal in each section of my life and make it smaller. So I did write down some notes that I wanted to talk about in this video, and one of the things that I wanted to emphasize is breaking your goals into smaller parts. So that's really important when you are trying to focus on what it is specifically that you want to accomplish this year. For like example, let's say you're trying to buy a house. You can say, oh yeah, I want to buy a house this year. Great, cool, that's lovely. But what steps are you going to take? What small steps are you going to take on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis in order to reach that goal? Because it's not just going to be as easy as, oh yeah, I want to go out and buy this house. No, you're going to actually have to, save your money. You're going to have to find a real estate agent. You're going to have to find where the location of where you want to live, the area, what's around the house, whether you want to build it or buy just a regular brand new home that's already built. There's so many things that go into that specific goal. So yeah, you can easily just say, yeah, I want to do it, but what steps are you going to take to get there? So I think that's the biggest thing with setting goals. What small steps are you going to take daily and just monthly, on a monthly basis, in order for you to accomplish those goals? Oh my gosh, y'all, these gnats. Come on now, I'm trying to live my life and make my video, and you're here distracting me, please. But anyway, yeah, so like I was saying, I can't wait. I can't wait. Because you're flying all around for what? Where are we going? But yeah, like I said, just breaking your goals into smaller parts helps you to not be so stressed out and to also complete your goals, because we have all these big goals that we want to do, and by the time we look at our vision boards and all that we've accomplished at the end of the year, we have nothing to show for it, because we've been adding all these things, adding all these big goals and having all these things on our list, but we didn't make no steps in order to get that. So we were just writing down stuff that we wanted, but we had no plan on how we were going to get that. So I think that's a big, huge thing when it comes to setting your goals. So as we are in the middle of the year and you're figuring out what you want to do with the rest of the year, what goals you still need to accomplish that you already set in your vision board, what small steps are you going to write down and plan out and map out so that you can accomplish those goals by the end of the year? The next thing I want to talk about is changing up your routine. So this is a big one, because I often feel like by the middle of the year, you already have an idea of what's been working for you and what hasn't been working for you when it comes to your goals and accomplishing them. And oftentimes we like to stick to a same routine, and then we see that things are not working and we don't understand why. But maybe it's often not only our fault for, not putting in the effort in, because that can be the case, but it also might be that you need to switch something up. Something isn't working. Something isn't aligning with the goal that you have. So you might need to change up your routine. So I know with me, fitness was a big goal of mine that I put on my goal, on my vision board. And I knew that I wanted to be fit and I wanted to, start gaining weight, but I also wanted to tone my body more. Now, I am not the girl to go to the gym 3 times a week, 4 times a week, all throughout the week. I'm not. I'm just not that girl. I'm not. And I don't have the time in my schedule to honestly tell y'all, oh yeah, I'm going to go to the gym on this day. My life is not like that. I have a job to where I have to be at somebody's beck and call, like, honestly, kind of like 24/7. So it's not easy for me to just set time aside to work out. But I know I do want to be fit. So a way that I can change up my routine is I can, instead of telling myself, oh, go to the gym this many times a week, which I know I'm not able to do, I'm going to tell myself, okay, go on this day when you know you don't have anything going on. Usually on the weekends is when I'm most available to do things like that. So I'm going to start doing this running club that happens on Saturdays. I know that Saturdays are usually days that I'm not doing anything, that I'm not busy with school and work, and my life is not just cluttered, because by the time I come home during the week, I'm not thinking about going to no gym. I'm not. But I know that that's something that I do want to accomplish. So I'm going to make the time out, and I'm going to set at least one day a week where I can go and try to get some type of fitness in. And then I also learned that my routine can be in the mornings. I know I wake up early in the mornings. I know that I walk my dog. So in that time that I'm walking my dog, I could also be, walking a certain amount of steps. Or even running in the morning, so that I can be able to get some type of fitness in within the week. But it's not stressing me out to where I feel like I have to move my life around to schedule in working out. But as for me going to a gym and actually taking out an hour or 2 out of my day, that's kind of difficult. So I'm trying to change my routine to be able to fit that in. But it's all in changing up things, because the way you are thinking that things will work and the way it's going may not be the best and ideal for you. Do something new. Try something new. Try a different time of day. Try a different day. Try a different, environment, place where you do things, where you accomplish that goal. Switch it up and see how that works for you. The next thing on my list on how to accomplish your mid-year goals is that dedication and that sacrifice. I think they go hand in hand. When you are dedicated to completing something, you're gonna have to sacrifice something in order to get that. Saving. So I know if I want to save a certain amount of money in my account by the end of the year, and this is a goal that I have, I know that I'm gonna have to sacrifice something in order to make that goal happen. So I know I'm gonna have to sacrifice going out. I know I'm gonna have to sacrifice eating out a lot. I know I'm gonna have to sacrifice spending, just shopping, buying stuff when I know I don't really need it. I know that those are things that I'm gonna have to sacrifice and stop doing for this period of time in order to accomplish that goal. Now, it's not gonna be easy and it's not gonna be fun. But if I'm dedicated and I really want that goal to be achieved, I know that I'm gonna have to sacrifice something in my life in order to achieve that goal. When you know that you wanna accomplish something and you have it set and you're writing down these goals, you are gonna have to dedicate some part of your life and sacrifice some part of your life to get it. It's not gonna be, oh, I can just do things the way I've been doing them and I'm gonna accomplish that goal, because 9 times out of 10, you're the only reason why your goals haven't been accomplished in the first place. Vision boards. Making sure that you go back to your vision board, look through it, see what you want to add, see what you want to take out, because you can always go back to the drawing board and take stuff out, add stuff, switch things around, maybe say, this might not be the time for this year. That's okay. You realize that. Now, you could take it with you for next year's vision board. Maybe that's not what God has called you to do at this moment. So go back to your vision board, look through it, make sure that everything's in alignment and that you're on the right path for the end of the year. And then also see what you've already accomplished. Oftentimes we often look at, oh, I need to be doing this, I gotta do this, now I'm halfway in the year and I haven't accomplished this, and this. Calm down, look at what you've already completed so far. Even if it's one thing, be proud of yourself for things that you've already done so far. Be proud, pat yourself on the back, take time to take care of you, spoil yourself, treat yourself, make sure that you are speaking life into yourself, and then go back and can start working on completing your goals again. Because we often are so quick to just keep running, hit the ground running and go, that we often don't take time to stop. Be proud of ourselves, tell ourselves, good job, you're doing great, keep going, push through. And that doesn't do anything but hurt you. When you don't do that for yourself, it's gonna make you feel like you haven't done a freaking thing. And you probably accomplished 5 things, but you're not even focused on that because you're so focused on what you need to do next. Take time, stop, be in the present moment and say, wow, I'm really proud of myself for doing this, and this. Look at how far I've come. Now I know that I can achieve my goals and accomplish them. I'm gonna continue moving forward. That's how you need to be. So we're gonna talk about my mid-year goals because I have added and changed a little bit in my mid-year goals. So one of the things that I emphasized in my vision board was my relationship with God. And I want to add a little bit when it comes to that goal. So I added reading the Bible. I want to read, at least get through some chapters of the Bible before the end of the year. I feel like doing this will help my relationship with God grow. I will also learn more. Reading has been a big thing that I've wanted to, start doing more. And I feel like reading the Bible, it's a lot. So I think that would help me too with how much I want to start reading more. It would just get me closer with God. I want to hear God more this year, and I've had to remove a lot of distractions, and a lot of distractions have fled from me, which praise God. But I've been noticing that all the distractions that I had before are no longer there. And now I have the time to focus and be with Him and do my studies like how I used to do before, because life was always just so fast and quick paced that I never really sat down and took the time out to spend time with God. But now that I don't have anything around me to distract me, best believe I've been in my word. Savings, I do want to save a certain amount of money, and I realized that I'm halfway through the year and it's not really where I want it to be at all. So now we had to go back to the drawing board. So I changed that goal and I set it for a lower amount just to get my foot in the water first, and then I can hit the ground running. So by December, I want to have a certain amount of money, and I've been doing weekly goals. So my weekly goals is I have a certain amount of money that I have to put in my savings a week. I feel like that's easier for me than saying, oh, I need to have it this amount of money by the end of December, because oftentimes if I don't see it happening on a weekly or monthly basis, it's not happening properly. So I knew I had to go to the drawing board and I had to tweak some stuff. Some stuff had to get moved around. I had to change some stuff. The things that I thought I was gonna be able to do by the end of the year wasn't happening. So I went back to the drawing board and I said, look, we know your finances may not look like this. So let's go back to the drawing board and see what we can afford to save. Instead of just writing this big old number down that we know we're not gonna be able to accomplish. Because you knew you weren't gonna be able to do that. You knew you weren't balling like that. So calm down. Just do a small amount and we could build into a good point by the end of the year. So that's what I did. And that's what we're gonna start doing. And I think that's gonna be the thing that helps me the most this year. Buying a camera. I have been looking at buying cameras because I want to vlog more this year. I feel like the time is now. I've been pushing off vlogging only because I have a big camera and I don't feel like I can take it everywhere. But I'm going to get me a mini vlog camera and I'm going to start vlogging more. I also have my podcast that I want to start, so I am putting time and effort into planning that, and that's also going to be going in this book as well, so be on the lookout for that. My appearance. So another big thing that I have been trying to focus on this year is the way I dress, the way I carry myself, the way I look. I want to take more time, because it's not all about your hair, skin, and your nails, because that's like just surface level things. But I also want to be taking care of more of what's going on inside my body. So what I'm eating, my health, how much water intake I'm getting every day, the way I'm dressing. I want to dress more modest and more just high class, more about like a high caliber of a woman than showing so much skin, showing cleavage. Just, you know, wearing the short shorts. I don't want to do that as much anymore. Not saying that I'm not going to do it, but I want to tone it down. I really want you to look at me and see me for who I am rather than what I got on, what I'm wearing. But I also, when I want you to see me, I want you to think that, oh, she's not one to play with. Like, she's one of them. And that's what I want. I want you to come at me a certain way, because the way you dress can have an effect on how people treat you and how people view you. Not saying that that's okay, but what I'm saying is I think that a lot of the times, often we get in certain situations where people are like, oh, she's this and this and this because of the way she carries herself. And I want to carry myself in a way that is an example of how I want God to view me, how I want others to view me, how I want to see myself. So, yeah. YouTube, my YouTube channel, I want to be consistent with it. I've been trying to do every week. I know that that's not going to be feasible, so I'm going back to the drawing board and seeing at least if I can do every other week. I think that'll be better, just with my schedule and how hectic my life is. But at least doing 2 videos a month, at least. Come on now, that's the least I can do. So I've been trying to be consistent with that. I told myself today, I was like, you're going to get your butt up and you're going to film. Because oftentimes I'm laying in that bed, I'm tired, I'm worn out from the week. I've been ripping and running and doing everything for everybody else but myself. But this is something that I want to do for me, and I need to be consistent with it. So I am setting the time out to focus and do my YouTube. So y'all see this video. It's going to be up soon. Things that I've accomplished. Female friendships. I have gained more female friendships. I recently took a trip where I gained some more female friends, and I'm very happy that I have them in my life now. I feel like oftentimes I was scared to have more females around me because of things that have happened in my past with friends, and especially females. But as I've gotten older, I want more women around me. I want to build more women, strong relationships, just that motivate, celebrate each other, that are not all about just superficial things. I want people that I can come to about career stuff, about relationship stuff, people that are doing better than me, people that are on the same path as me, trying to grind, trying to get our stuff together, trying to move forward. I like that. So I have gained some more friends that I feel like are like me. So I shout out to them. Y'all, I keep having to restart this camera. But anyway, so like, I don't know if I said it already, but my passport. I'm gonna get my passport so I can take more out of the country trips, because that is what I planned on doing. I wanted to go see something new and be in a different country. So yeah, that's what we have going on. And having a soft life. I feel like now I can finally say I'm gonna start having my soft life. I thought I was having it in the beginning, and it turned out that I was back in the same routine where I was being hard and angry and fighting and fussing. I'm not doing that. I'm not. So we're back to being in our soft girl era. We're back to taking care of ourselves. We're back to being on our own and being solo, which is the best thing for me right now. I think God has really been showing me that the best thing for me to be at peace right now is to be by myself, which I'm okay. And that's not talking about friendships, that's more so talking about relationships and other things of that nature. So yeah, I think that it's just best that I take care of me, love on me, and then I will be able to find somebody that can love me the way I feel like I deserve to be treated. But yes, y'all, we are in the middle of the year. We have so many things that we have to finish accomplishing or continue to accomplish. I want to encourage you guys to go back to the drawing board, see what you need to fix, see what you need to add, see what you need to change, see what you need to sacrifice, all of that, because it's so important that we finish out this year strong and accomplish our goals. So thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see for more. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more videos from me. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.